Are you wishing for your 20s face? The face that you had 10 or 20 years ago? The glow and the suppleness of your skin? Of course you do. But as you look yourself in the mirror, you are noticing that things are changing. And we go to YouTube or Facebook trying to figure out things that we can do to look younger. It is a crime. It is a real crime because we should celebrate the way we look by enhancing with a little bit of makeup and fixing your hair and feeling good the way we look. So let's respect ourselves. So today, I'm going to show you step by step the things that I do to keep myself as young as possible because I want to grow old gracefully. So let's get started right now. So very quickly, let me introduce myself. My name is Maria from Vancouver, Canada. And I want to thank my subscribers for being there, supporting me. And if somebody gave you this channel or you stumbled, I hope that you enjoy my information and that you decide, hey, I would like to subscribe to this girl, and also please share with others. So this tutorial is for women that are over 40 or 50, 60, and but even the young girls can look at it. There's no problem because young girls, you are going to be my age in the future. So things that you need to do to prevent the quick aging, the oxidative stress, free radical damage that comes through stress, that comes through not eating properly. So you need to look at yourself, how you can take care of internally and externally. One of the things that I always talk is internal health. The first thing is drinking water. So please go and check my detox water and drink water. Is your gut health, and I do have a tutorial on that. Please go and check on that, because if you don't have a good gut microbiome, you are going to age much faster, because that means that your food is not absorbing properly. You might say, but Maria, we're talking about makeup. Yes, the skin is an organ of elimination. If things are happening internally, it's going to show externally. So yes, having a good probiotic, and I do have a link below, and also drinking water, and you can get that anywhere. So those are the first few 2 steps that you need to start with. Everything that I tell you is what I do. So I know for a fact that it does work. The next thing that I encourage is that you search for NRF2. NRF2, what it does, it reduces the oxidative stress in the body. And by doing so, your body has the tools to repair itself. If you do want to have more information on it, please, there is a link below, or you can reach me, and I promise you that I will reply to you. Okay, so I haven't done any makeup yet. It's because the makeup will cover up your beauty. We need to enhance. So if you look at a lot of these influencers, they are putting makeup on top makeup and concealer, and they're hiding their actual beauty. They become something else. You need to, when people look at you, you need to kind of look healthy. You need to look like, wow, you look beautiful, or you look like full of energy. Yes, I do wear some makeup, very little, but I do wear makeup, and I enhance what I have. So what happens when we're starting to get older? Well, a few things. One is that we're losing the luster. The skin starts to drop. The muscles underneath the skin, they start becoming atrophied. So we need to look at all that. And the first thing that I mentioned, number 1, and we haven't done any makeup yet, is to exercise your facial muscles. We exercise our body, but we forget to exercise our frontalis, to lift this We are forgetting to exercise our zygomatic to pull this up. We are forgetting to exercise our masseter, that it will prevent for the marionette lines and the nasolabial folds and all this starting to drop, and of course your jawline. So that is one of the things that you need to do. Exercise your muscles. I do have several tutorials on facial muscle exercising, specific areas, but you need to start by exercising the whole face. So I have one tutorial that explains every single area of the face, neck, and décolleté. However, if you have an area like the marionette lines or the nasolabial, you could exercise a little bit more. If this area here on the neck is getting a little bit loose, you can do extra exercising for your neck and massaging your thyroid gland. So the first thing you want to do before you put any color on your face is, like, every night exercise your facial muscles, maybe 10 minutes approximately, and strengthening. So by strengthening those muscles, it will lift your skin. You do want to stimulate your skin by bringing some redness to the area, and then you want to lymph drainage. Okay, just lymph drainage, and just pump the lymph nodes in that area. So cardiovascular is good for your body and your heart, but cardiovascular is also very important for your skin. So I talked about exercising your face, doing cardiovascular for your face, and that is something that you do every day, and it doesn't have to be very long, maybe 10 minutes of exercising at nighttime, and then in the morning while you're waking up you can do cardiovascular, okay, and lymph drainage. So it's really quickly, and you can do it while you're applying your day cream. The next thing that I want to talk about is microneedling. Yes, microneedling, it's amazing, but if it's done properly, it's great, and if it's done not properly, it's not good. Basically, the little needles, this one here is 1 millimeter. I do this every 4 to 5 weeks. I have a tutorial that explains the difference between the 0.25, the 0.5, and so on. If you decide to do the 1 millimeter, you cannot do it too often, maybe every 4 to 5 weeks. If you overdo it, you cause damage. This little needle stimulates the fibroblasts, the little cells in the skin, to repair the collagen and the elastin. By stimulating them, the fibroblasts, it will repair, and it gives a nice little firmness. You don't overdo it. The next procedure that I do, usually every, 3 to 4 weeks, is radio frequency. And I do have 2 machines. Let me get it here. And I do have a tutorial on this. Basically, I have one tutorial that shows how to do the face, one tutorial that shows how to do the neck, and one tutorial on the mistakes. This little machine here, I think it's around about $150, and I will have a link below. And it has a little probe like this. This is for the face, and then it has one for the body. Now, radio frequency is good, but don't overdo it. If you do it correctly, what it does again, by the current, it actually stimulates the fibroblast. It's different from the microneedling, but if you overdo it, if you don't give enough time for the fibroblast to repair, then you're going to cause more damage. So this is a good little machine. I have found one that is actually a lot better, because this one here, if you look at it, you have this thing, and this thing is big little thing. And so I needed to find something that was good for traveling, and I found it. It's a little bit more expensive. It's called a Nebulift, and it is a really good little machine. This is about $500. It's a little bit more expensive, and the routine is exactly the same as this one here. So it is a good little machine. How often do I do this? Every 2 to 3 weeks, and I do the whole procedure that I have shown in my tutorial. So go and look at it. So you might ask me, okay, Maria, do you do all that? Yes, I do. And I just organize myself that once a month I do microneedling. Once a month I will do radio frequency. I'll do radio frequency a little bit more often. Then I might do microcurrent. And so I plan something every week, because I do not want to age and then one day go and get plastic surgery. I don't want that. So if you take care of your skin internally and externally by taking NRF2 supplementation and probiotics and drinking your water and all that, you can slow down the aging process. And all the stuff that I showed you, they do work. So let's talk about skincare. I use True Science, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my routine. When I get up in the morning, I don't wash my face, because overwashing your skin, it will dehydrate your skin. But what I do, I splash my face with water, warm water. And if you like toners, go ahead, but I don't believe in toners. What I do is that I mix water in a little spray bottle, so I don't have right here right now, and it basically is 20% apple cider vinegar and 80% water, and I spray that on my face, allow it to dry, and I use one little pump of my True Science. Yes, because I am maturing, I do like to use a product that's from Eminence, and it has vitamin C and vitamin E. And what I do, especially when I do my muscle exercising, which I do almost every night, my face, I take the oil like it, and I apply it. See, I don't wear any foundation. I have a little bit of gloss. Okay. And yeah, so, oh, by the way, this is a scar. It's not a wrinkle, it's a scar. Okay. And so what I do is I exercise my whole face from my frontalis. And when you exercise the frontalis, you have to do it correctly, because yes, if you don't do the exercising properly, you will cause more wrinkles. So please look at them. But the area that I really want to work for me a little bit more is to prevent the marionette lines, so done properly. And you want to keep that glow onto the face. So at nighttime, when I do my facial exercising, I do like to apply a little bit of a nice oil, and so I can do my facial exercising and then a little bit of lymph drainage at the same time. Okay, makeup time. I have 5 points about makeup. I did say on the title 5 points, but I do believe that makeup needs to enhance what you have. And if your skin is aging, losing luster, you need to do other things before you apply makeup. Do you agree? Thumbs up with that. Now, so in the morning, that's when you apply your makeup, is in the morning. After you have applied your good moisturizer, and I use my True Science with a perfecting lotion, those two together, what they do, they repair internally. So the age spots are not there, okay, because it repairs. However, I have inherited dark circles. So what I use is actually this one here. It is from Maybelline. I will have a link below, but you can get this one anywhere. It is very light. So what you see is very light. And when I apply in this underneath my my eyes on the circles, what I do is I do this. Tap, 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 tap. And it's so light that it does not crack, and it does not enhance the wrinkles. Amazing. This one here is number 150, and it is a neutralizer. And neutralizes the dark circles. The next thing that I know that a lot of people say, well, what about foundation? If you decide to use a foundation, so that is a tip number 1, trying to use a foundation that is light, a mousse, something that is fluffed up for mature skin. What I like to use if I go out, I use mineral makeup. It looks like a powder. Mineral. This is from Eminence, but I will have one below, which is very, very good. Most of the mineral makeup has SPF. This one here has SPF 30. Most of them are around 25, 28. Some like this one here is 30. You just get a brush, just like a blush brush, and you apply all over your face. So first the concealer, and then you apply all over the face, and please don't forget your neck. What it does, it protects your skin. It is natural. It is amazing. So foundation, no. This one here, okay. So that is the second thing that you want to do after you do your concealer. As your skin ages, it starts to have texture. We're talking about wrinkles and large pores. So some of the things that you want to do is to do light scrub, and like a BHAs and AHAs, and I have a link below. So point number 2 is that you don't want to use any frosty or highlighters on your skin, because that will enhance more your large pores and your wrinkles. However, if you want to highlight, let's say on your nose, just above the cheekbone, highlight, but has to be very, very careful. Tip number 3, lipsticks. As you get older, your lips, they do become flatter and smaller. We lose the mass. So something that you can prevent, slow down, is by doing microneedling on your lips, and also petrissage, pinching your lips, bringing the blood to that area really, really helps. But let's look at the colors. To use a color, what you need to do is to use something that is neutral, or something that's a little bit darker than your own lips. What I use, sometimes I like to do a little bit of liner. Don't put the liner out too much out of your natural lip liner. And I know that a lot of these influencers, they apply the lip liner really outside, making your lips like, and they layer tons of colors. No, as you get older, you can't do that. Something that is nice and natural. It's maybe a shade or 2 darker than my own lips. That's the one of them that I use. I have something that's a little bit creamy. That's what I'm using right now. Sometimes I like to use something that is really matte. If I like to use a lip liner, I use a lip liner that's very close to this color, and I will go just a little bit outside my lip line, just to make my lips a little bit bigger. And I don't have it right now. And then maybe in the center, you can use something a little bit lighter to give you a little bit of the pouty look. No dark colors. I don't have much makeup, and I will take a picture afterwards so you can see exactly what I use daily. Colors that you need to use as eyeshadows, and this is one of the palettes that I have, are neutral colors. And I have only, hold on, 3 brushes. One brush is a little bit larger one, and I use this light color, and they're matte. Matte means that they're not frosty. If you use something that has pearlized frosty, it will enhance your wrinkles. And so this one here, I apply it in the inner corner. Remember, dark circles, inner corner, and I apply it like throughout my eye, and it gives a little bit of evenness. I either use this one or this one, depending my mood. Okay, one is a little bit warmer. The next color that I use is okay, hold on here. I use my second brush, which is a little bit smaller, and I use the one that's a little bit darker, and I do right into the fold, just lightly, just nothing spectacular. You can see my makeup is not spectacular, just a little bit. So this color here, just like into the fold, to give a little bit of a lift. And with my smallest brush, I take the darkest color and I go really close to the lashes, because that will give a little bit more what's it called, a lift and a depth, and I call it the focus point. Thank you for being here still with me. I hope that you're enjoying. I am really enjoying myself. So the next step are 2 products, which is your mascara and your eyebrows. The mascara, as we get older, the lashes start to get sparse and the brows become unruly. So we do really need to tame these two. That's why I put them together. I do believe in good mascara. So the mascara that I use is this one here. In Canada, it's about $32. It's a little bit more expensive. If you cannot afford it, try to get a mascara that it's the best you can buy. And do not buy the waterproof mascara because they dehydrate the lashes, and also it's very hard to remove the waterproof. When you apply your mascara, apply only on your top lashes. So take your time from the outer corner, and you work yourself in the inner corner. Take your time in brushing without making them all clumped up, because clumped up is not really a natural look. And then you do the other side, but not on the bottom lashes, because if you do on the bottom lashes, it will draw your eyes, and it's going to cause it like makes you look older. Do not go to bed with, even if you have a good mascara, do not go to bed with your mascara, because that will not only irritate your eyes but also dehydrate your lashes, and then they will become brittle and they break and drop off. So wash it off. The next thing that I do is my eyebrows, and first I apply the brow booster. And it's like this one here. So you apply and you kind of bring your your brows up, and your brows up. Okay, so that's the first thing. And it's clear. I like clear. You can use the colored one, but I like the clear one. And then I take my my brow powder, and I like brow powder more than the pencil. I get the color and I just draw my eyebrows. You need to look natural. If you do the concealer and heavy, it does not look good as you're maturing. So that is the eyebrow. So apply the booster, and when it's still wet, get the powder and draw in your eyebrows, and that's it. So it's very simple. That the coloring, everything that you need to do is internally, and the treatments that you do to keep the skin young. The makeup, when you apply makeup, you're not supposed to see the makeup. The makeup needs to enhance what you have. In the evening, I might apply maybe a lipstick a little bit darker, and might accentuate my eyebrows a little bit more, but I do want to enhance what I have. So by doing this, you are bringing out your beauty, bringing out your self-esteem, bringing out the joy that is in you. So hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will talk with you very, very soon.